Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Z.
I know you were worried. It's been a month. We're here. We're still.
We're alive. We made it.
Panic. We survived.
Welcome. Welcome to episode 99.
99!
Craziness. It's been about a month almost, and so this recap will be brought to you by me.
Yes, sir.
So, you ended the session before the last one after speaking to a certain lich named Ezat in his giant tower after Mr. Hopper Fingle decided to go around and touch the door and touch the gems and such. Got sucked into a gem, imprisoned inside. You spoke to the lich for a bit, you gambled, you haggled. Eventually, where the long and short of it is that you gave up an heirloom sphere to retrieve Hopper's body and soul back to him.
Sadness.
The lich then said, "Hey, if you ever come back here, I'll kill all of you," and then closed his door, and you've not heard from him since. You all ran away to the designated 61 feet away, so he could never hear you no matter what happened. Discussed for a bit what you were going to do, and that's where the session picked up. So you were at the start of the discussion, trying to figure out what you were going to do. Amber had a little communion with her patron that didn't go so well because rolls mostly. Didn't get as much information as she wanted. So you then decided to explore the last couple of rooms that you've not seen so far that you've walked around in. You went into there's a kind of sculpted dripped ice figurine of a man running away from a blue dragon. You went in there, just set off a load of fire bolts and shit like that, melted all the water away. Nothing happened at that point. So you moved on. You entered into yes, and then you just burnt it all, so that was good. You went into what I have called the hentai room, which was good fun. You walked in there, a load of conjured kind of vines started to pull you into the walls, and that was a little bit of fun.
Ages, didn't it?
It did, blocking the way to this very strange creature, a giant snail, massive, with a solid golden shell, which was pretty strange. You destroyed its only food source, good fun. Then you polymorphed it into a tinier snail and took it with you for a bit, because YOLO, why not? At that point, you went to the only last place that you've not discovered yet, searched around. You went to the an old lair of a Bahir who had long died by the looks of it. Picked up all the gold and plunder that you could find there. Then, after that, you went searching for the massive stone golem that was putting parts onto itself. You went back to where it was, can't find it. It seems to have disappeared. No visible trace. And that's basically... Oh, then for some reason, Emwen decided, no, fuck this snail, walked away, threw it into the main room, it just drew to its normal size again.
It wasn't fuck the snail, it was more because I wasn't sure when the snail was
I don't need an explanation, but that's where the snail is right now. And then you ended up sort of in this weird caverny room with a giant hole in the middle of it, and that is where we ended up. So
there's some kind of poem from the lizard
we were telling
place.
you to go back and put him at home.
a poem from the what?
Yeah, I've got something written down of down and down and down once more.
Oh, yeah.
One's doom.
Yeah. You do have a poem. Where is it?
There and here. Something. Can't read my writing. Heaven's tears. Evil knocking on the far realm's door. And that was near the lizard skeleton.
Something to do with the remaining progress of the remaining levels. We were trying to hark back to the original map that we saw very early on. I mean, I didn't, but someone that
some people did. Yes, it was down to the sort of poem read. You approached the skeletal remains of the Bahir, scales and all, and you heard it. All of you did in common. It seemed to be the Lich's voice. Said, "Down and down and down once more awaits the mad one's doom. Between there and here, heaven's tears, evil knocking on the far realm's door." And that's where we left off. So now I'll bring you over to level redacted.
Level redacted 2.
I feel like all the level redacted, aren't they?
Yes, because you don't know where you are. Level redacted.
Oh, I can hear
Can't remember
you.
which number. Perfect. Okay, cool. So you are in the top left-hand side of the room.
Didn't we decide what to do? But we've now.
The last thing that you were discussing. At first, you were thinking about trying to attack the Lich and try and do that. But the more you honestly made rolls and tried to figure out how powerful this Lich would be, you know it is one of the most powerful things that could ever exist. 100% pure evil. He did say
even
he'd kill.
Greater than Halaster himself.
Maybe on the level. You know you can't kill him without the phylactery anyway, because even if you were to somehow destroy him, he'd just come back. You also know the phylactery will be one of the most heavily guarded and impossible to destroy items you can imagine. So yeah, all in all, not great. But the world is your oyster. What do you do?
Gregor, how are you feeling about things? I know you're not a big fan of the undead, but I'm not getting good vibes about killing this thing again.
There's no point in fighting it unless we can find the phylactery.
I mean, where I'm at is my patron is telling me to go and have a battle with Halaster, and I'm starting to think we're wasting time here.
Yeah, my god also would agree with you.
Anyone else? Thoughts? Prayers?
Aye.
That's not a thought.
I get what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I gave up my sphere was obviously to save Hopper, but also because I thought that we'd be going back there. So I do feel a little bit upset that I'm not going to get that back if we decide to go on. I get it. We need to go.
It's more, I feel like we're just going to die horribly. And I mean, the sphere is really pretty and all, but I don't really want to die for it.
Oh, that's because it's not yours.
Maybe.
If it was your staff or your book.
I don't know, because those give me power, whereas the sphere was just like a bauble, right?
I think it's more than that. I just haven't figured it out yet, and I don't have the chance to figure it out.
I honestly think if we go back there, without the phylactery, which we can't seem to find, even though I swear I've scryed every inch of this dungeon and we've checked every room, I just think we're going to die.
Well, you guys were very convinced last time that it was in the tower.
Well, that doesn't help us though, does it? Because if it's in the tower, which is the only place we haven't looked, then we can't even get in the door without facing.
He'll just kaboom us. That'll be it. KO.
And we can't talk our way in because he already hates us.
Aye.
Not that ever really works anyway. No matter how many good intentions we have, we never talk our way in.
Well, he did say specifically, next time he's going to kill us. And I think he's probably going to kill us if he sees us again. So maybe sack it off.
Maybe we could come back for your sphere once we've defeated Halaster?
Material possessions kind of guy, is he?
Happen, but okay.
Amber doesn't know this. Amber doesn't know that's game over.
I just don't think we can get in there safely without dying, I'm afraid. But I do believe that there must be a way, but I just can't think of it.
We can get you Sorry.
Oh, maybe Halaster will have some insight.
I'm sure we can get you another sphere.
I don't think that's going to happen.
But I think, do we have a clear way of moving forward?
We know the way down.
But is that getting us closer to Halaster? We're
down
so sure about where we are.
Down always seems to get us closer though, doesn't it?
Well, we think it does.
Old speckled hen.
We've been told he's at the last level, but that might be bullshit.
Yeah, but by that logic, then who knows what's the point in going anywhere? Because he could be not even in the mountain. So we've got to believe something.
Well, that would be a pretty funny prank.
Yeah.
Has your scrying
has
your god question thing recharged?
I don't think my god question thing is recharged, and plus I'm getting the impression that I'm maybe asking it too many questions because I'm not getting very good answers lately. I don't know why.
Why don't we make our way down and think on the way? I always think better on the move.
Aye.
So do I. Before we go, I just want to double check that the mushroom people are okay, because I'm worried about that golem that we were looking for.
Well,
crazy
they're
one.
only round the corner, aren't they? So
You-
let's go and check in.
Last session, I'm sure you checked on them with your eye.
Did I?
Last
Did
session.
I? Okay, that's fine then.
So not that long ago, in game, you ran around the whole dungeon looking for the golem, couldn't find him. You did go back into the Myconid area, and the sovereign king of the Myconids did look upon you once again.
I gave him an eye bob.
Exactly.
The equivalent of a raised eyebrow with no eyebrows, just the eye. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm done on this level then.
Let's get
we should
moving.
go down.
Why don't
Okay.
We'll make our way there. If anything occurs to us on the way, we'll shout.
Down, deeper and down. Say in the movies. Or I
Gregor,
don't
you
know
on
if
board?
most movies yet.
I'm gonna have to be. We can't kill him yet anyway. Maybe. Well, I'm down here for Halaster. This
A
guy.
thought also occurred to me. Just completely stopped doing the voice. Whilst I was in my in-between time, which didn't really exist but did in the metaverse, that he might be an enemy of Halaster anyway. So if we kill him or do other things to anger him, then we might be making Halaster pleased.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Or he's a mate of Halaster's and
help
we piss him off even more.
Either way, he's going to kill us if we go anywhere near him. So,
Aye.
Where are you all going? Down.
Down, deeper and down.
so down was over to the east, wasn't it? East of the map. So we need to make our
I
way
don't
there.
remember.
I do.
But you've
so
just gone
easy.
down south.
Well, I thought I was following Hopper
Oh,
Fingle,
yeah.
but I'm following Hopper Pringle or whatever his name is.
I don't know where everyone's gone. Has everyone left already?
I don't know, I'm
Right.
just here.
I followed these guys down
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I followed Mr. Pringle.
But I feel like I don't know if we can we go back through the central area. I feel like we've got to.
I don't think we should. I think we
I
can
think it's alright as long as you don't knock on his door.
we can skirt the edges if you follow me. I know the way.
Amber, you have the eye of all seeingness, and you
Eye
remember
of
where
all
we're going.
Yeah.
Firstly, to see it has not got away with direction.
Yes, Simon the Snail.
This way.
Fine
This way.
specimen. Oh, and the game
South.
So,
And then
I am following my game.
East.
My thing is comped.
East, south. Go.
south. Wait, oh god, I've lost Caesar. Can we assume Caesar's with me?
No, he's dead now.
No.
He fell down
forgot.
the.
R.I.P.
He fell down the cliff.
You walked out of range of your
Right.
charm over.
Be
Thank
careful
God
around
he's
these.
gone.
Don't go anywhere near those statues.
Oh.
Okay, we're back to the puzzle room, which we've already completed. Up to here.
What is the puzzle picture again?
Halaster
Of course.
giving us a fucking middle
Giving
finger.
us the finger.
riding a
No,
dragon.
I don't. It's not him giving you the finger, but it is. Where is it?
Dodge, do you reckon you could scoot me over to where everyone is? Because my thing.
Where is it? Mad Mage. The priest form an image of Halaster, his head thrown back in laughter as he rides a great blue dragon. Nice.
So you're basically right.
Oh, this is the way down, right?
It is, yeah.
I
It's the
remembered.
tunnel that goes down and deep. My fucking game's crashed. God damn it.
Down,
Cool, bro.
down and down, down and down and down.
Down.
I always feel very smug at this
Down.
point when everyone's game starts crashing because my Mac is like, yeah, I'm fine.
You're on Firefox as well, aren't you? So it's still chroming.
Never normally an issue. Okay, right. So yes, you approach the. There's nothing happens as you cross over the cave, as you all know. I would have stabbed you by now. You make your way over there, basked in the light that is given off by the giant crystal atop that massive stalagmite where the Lich appears to live, and you make your way carrying on east to go down deeper into the tunnel and therefore the dungeon. And I wish you'd done this at the end of last session because you all level up to level 16.
Okay. Can we take 2 minutes to level up quickly?
Yes. You're gonna need more than 2 minutes, I think, but yes.
Yeah, this is
16.
quite a big level up, isn't it? Yeah, 16.
No, it's not. No, Elliot, not quite yet. One level left. Level 17 is level 9 spells. Full job.
Elliot just got a D&D boner there.
I think it's just a real.
D&D
I think it's just a real boner.
I think it's a real one, yeah.
He's got a boner.
You can't roleplay this boner.
That's
this is a level
it's
of
real.
acting. It's so tiny.
The books. The books. Bring the books.
Oh,
Player's handbook.
Look at our player's handbook. It's like falling apart. Like the
Oh, so's mine, man.
the center is
completely-
Annoying.
So destroyed.
Yeah,
If anyone has questions, hit me up. I was not ready with the level up.
So I
It's so
get.
long since we've done
get a
this, I
level
can't
eight
remember even
spell.
how to start.
Sorry,
Yeah, I've already got a
So
level
long
8.
since we've done this, I can't remember which one to click.
last one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you've got level 8 spells. You tried to cast Feeble Mind on a creature the other day.
What
Level
level are
8
we
spells.
becoming? 16.
16! Wait, stop! Hold on, pause. I'm not making this fucking mistake again. Seraphina, Amber, before you fucking start, can you quit out the
Oh
character?
yeah. What's your health? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know your fucking HP before we do this shit again.
Discard an
Roll.
Right, Amber's 130, Seraphina's 103. Okay, right.
Fine.
Amber
Right, it's not
130,
so important for me.
Seraphina.
30.
No.
My current
I
HP
got one less.
one out of 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
My current HP is 1, 2, 1 out of 1, 2, 3.
It says hit points 130 on the top of the character map, so how weird.
Oh, maybe because I entered the character master. I didn't go through it, but
2,
Anyway.
3, 5. Hold on,
Yeah,
what's
mine
your
says
charisma bonus?
97
my current
out of
my current hit
97.
points. I'm
Shush.
121 out of 123.
Okay, so it's basically taken the average already. So you can either roll or take the average. Up to you.
I'll just take the average.
Bed. Your bed.
Okay, then Seraphina's will be 103.
Did you say I'll take the average as well? Mine will
So
be
yours will be
130.
130. I've got that written down for in a minute when it inevitably fucks up and gives you like 10 HP.
Yeah.
Do we
cool.
do
Yeah, you guys
ability
can-
score? Do we do
Well,
feats?
This is why I wish you'd fucking done this last time. You had a whole month to
I was just
decide.
thinking about feats. Yeah, I think I've got most of the feats that I want. I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, we probably should.
Google best
Sorry.
feats.
Min-max.
Min-maxer strikes again.
RPG bot, where are you?
Best feats for wizards. Oh, disable my ad blocker. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just stop being a greedy bastard. I
Oh, have you got the book?
please.
not on the computer now. I'm just trying to get it again.
I want
Yes, I do have the book. What do you want now?
Feet. I need to look at the feet, and I can't
Progress
look at them as best as I want to on the internet.
It's just loading up feats.
So what level are we getting to?
16.
The problem is, these are only the feats that are in the original book.
Hmm.
Down to level redacted 3!
Oh,
Thank you,
nearly was on the
tokens.
right
Oh,
page.
God. There's so many fucking tokens I need to bring over now. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is my PDF copy of the player's
Link.
handbook?
You just moving around too much. Moving around too much. I cannot see what's going on. Why are you gone so fast?
Okay, here we are.
Will you please send me this link and then I can open it myself and read it?
Yes.
I'm watching anyone else.
Are these again? I think these are just the original. Oh no. Never mind. Okay.
It's going to be exciting for the viewers. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so. Paraton.
This is very exciting.
I feel like I'm immediately go to the most broken ones.
You? No.
Oh, this one.
Never.
I don't need that. I feel like I might go for telekinesis. An invisible mage hand sounds broken as fuck.
I have an invisible mage hand.
Are you allowing fizz bands, Dodge?
Depends what it is.
Whiz pops.
Hold on, where am I at? 1, 2. Ludusia.
Let's see whether or not I get more than like 5 hit points more this time. Actually,
You could always take the
5,
average.
that's ambitious. Alright, come on then. Next level. The average is 4.
Yeah, you rolled D4, right? Or just D6? I can't remember.
It's a D6. At the average.
Can I do that? Be that.
I'm gonna risk it.
What's my charisma? Oh yeah, I can do
We
that.
could always multi-class. That is.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options every time we level up, but we got.
What's his face? My archer was multi-class, to be fair.
Takes me one step further away from Wish. No,
I
I'm
don't really know
not
how to add a
multi-classing.
feat, by the way.
Kind of have to.
You have to edit it in yourself,
Yeah.
because the game won't do it for you. So just add the 2 points onto your character sheet as you would if you were adding points. Just remember what you've added and then take them away and then add the feat instead.
Oh, we can add. There's like a feat, but it says like there's only one option, so you just add that one
Yeah.
option and then edit that one option.
Yeah.
That's what I did last time.
Oh man, next level's so good.
That's always the way.
So, what do I do? Ability score? Feat?
What's your intelligence? 20.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Hold on.
surely.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Surely
surely that's
that-
fair enough.
Is that really what I want?
What I really, really want.
If you're a warcaster,
I do.
then I think you're pretty good.
What?
There's,
Fucking intelligence level 20, man.
huh?
Surely.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. If you don't have intelligence 20, that should have been your first thing anyway.
Alright, fine. If I die, it's your fault.
Well, what's the option? What's the other option?
Get a bit more constitution.
You're gonna take tough as the wizard.
Constitution's good for saving throws.
Fucking pussies. That's what I said before.
Alright, fine, I'll go intelligence. I mean,
God, now he's dead.
No, you should do as you like.
no. Done. Done.
He's fucking dead now. Yeah.
Okay,
Dead.
so I can just add in grappler, which I'm not doing, and then just rub it out.
Yeah, and then you can edit
and
it.
then
Yeah.
edit it.
Yeah. And the thing.
Yeah.
So just obviously for this one, just let me know what you're taking. If it's ability score improvement, shout me. If it's feat,
Mage.
then shout me.
I want Mage Slayer.
I knew you were gonna go for that.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
How
About
very
time.
convenient for the upcoming fights.
Big layer. I think I might go for inspiring leader.
Yeah, inspiring leader's pretty good.
I do have to tell you how inspiring I am before we do any fights, but I think I might be able to
That
remember
does
that.
sound like something Ludusia would do.
Yeah.
Where is the list of feats? Is it?
I've put a link up on Discord.
And that is page 165 of the player's handbook.
Thank you very much.
Or the player's handbook, whichever.
I think I'm gonna do that. Inspiring leader is what I'm gonna go for. Feet.
You have charisma. Yeah, you're a bard.
Yeah, I have charisma 20, man.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
Temporary hit
Okay.
points.
I'm gonna add grapple, but it's not gonna be grapple. It's gonna be inspiring leader. But that's what my character sheet's gonna look like for now.
Oh, inspiring leader's bloody good. What would that be? That would be like 20 extra HP.
It's level class, so 16, 21. 21.
21 temporary hit points
One temporary hit points for everyone.
for y'all.
For the party at least.
Is 6 people in it or something?
Yeah, 6
Yeah,
people.
choose to.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
6 people. 6 people including yourself. So it's the party gets.
Yeah.
The additional hit points.
Good one.
I just have to be always telling you how inspiring I am.
Guys, I'm so awesome.
At least 10 minutes
FYI.
before.
I want a 10-minute speech. I want a 10-minute speech every time.
Before we fight this beholder, I'm going to talk to you for 10 minutes.
Guys, it's been the best experience of my life traveling around with. It was like fucking 9 minutes 50 seconds, and I just want to say, All of you.
Finally.
As the beholder just like eats
I
something.
think I'm just
You just stood there patiently, like.
Yeah, most of the time ability score is the way to go, unless you're doing a really specific thing.
Yeah, my
I mean,
my
I've done all
intelligence is
ability
like
scores, this is
11.
my
It's
first
been
feat.
bugging me for ages. So
I did charisma and boring, but that +1 on
Rabina,
all
please.
saves everyone around me is.
good.
Sir. So what did everyone choose? There's oh my god, there's empty cameras in the Mushroom Kingdom.
What is hit die again?
Hit die is what you can use it to heal yourself.
No,
like,
I mean
during your rest.
rolling for hit points. Is it just a hit die?
Oh, rolling hit points is your hit die plus con.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know what Paladin is, but massive, I know.
I'm at D10
D10,
and then
okay.
3.
Yeah, so D plus 3. You don't have any feats like strong.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Crusher feat.
Do I?
Ooh.
Can I take the average dodge or?
You can take the average if you want, yeah. So 8 total. 8 total or gamble, up to you.
I'm gonna
But
go. Do I
you
get
only
my
got-
Fortune's Grace on the hit?
No. No, you do not.
Right, come on now.
I gambled and it did not pay off.
It's 8.
Right, I originally rolled a 5, so we just changed.
No, Charlie, no, it's not 8. That is a 2 plus 3.
Thank you.
Oh.
Mine was
Should
a
have
2.
taken the average.
It was fine.
You gambled, you lost. If I kill you by 3 HP, you'll be really sad. What are you taking? Crusher?
Yeah. It's in
Oh.
Tasha's cauldron.
Oh. I'm gonna flap that book on me right now.
I can send you the link.
Oh my god, my books are falling over. No. Hey.
It's not the biggest change in traits in the world. It's just for when I hit people with the hilt of my Tempest Fall.
I'm gonna take that weapon away from you if you keep fucking saying it. Beep boop, sheepy doop doop.
It changes.
Inspiring leader.
The way you think.
Up to 6 feet.
What, you went Crusher instead of Chef?
Chef doesn't seem like that big a deal.
It's not. It's difficult.
Oh,
What?
oh.
I quite like the concept that someone would choose chef.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, if I was building a character, I would absolutely take something like that.
For the roleplay.
Exactly. But I don't think that my character's a very good cook.
Crusher.
Which skill did you raise by 1?
Me?
Yeah.
It's got to be. I think it's got to be Constitution.
His
So that's
strength's
not-
already 20.
Yeah. Well, yes. That's all. So con's now 20.
Okay.
Can't decide.
Did you? No, your con was 19 before.
Yeah. So it's now
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Go around the room then. Kate took Mage Slayer. Lovely. Correct.
Well, that's
Yeah.
going to be quite useful.
Yeah. It will be. Yeah, it's very, very, very good. Especially down here.
What does it do?
It's for fucking mages trying to cast spells while in melee range. They're gonna get real fucked up. Mage Slayer is
Seraphina's going to deal the final blow.
when the creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can. Well, if the creature tries to cast a spell within
you
5 feet of you,
That would be
you
really
make an
nice.
attack of opportunity.
It would.
When you damage a creature that's concentrating. Oh, that's fucking huge. So whenever Seraphina hits someone who's concentrating on a spell, they now roll at disadvantage, which is great.
Brilliant. Nice.
You have
And every
advantage on
time they
saving throws
cast a
against
spell,
spells
I
cast by
get
creatures.
reaction
Yeah.
to attack them.
Yep.
And I have
You're
advantage on
right.
any saving throws, any spells cast against me within 5 feet.
Anytime
Sure.
they make a spell, you can
We should
attack
all
them.
say that. Fuck all
Yeah.
this.
In melee.
In melee.
There's no point me taking it because I'm not melee.
No, I'm not
That's
taking it.
mental.
Pretty
Anytime
good,
they
man.
go to make a spell,
Okay.
you just have to run in there and like hang on to them and then be like,
So
Well,
that's
I'll just be
Kate.
standing next to him the whole time.
Charlie chose to level up ability score.
Yeah, went up to Charisma 20.
Charisma 2. Elliot was intelligence.
Yeah.
Pete chose Crusher. Katie is invisible.
Going to take
invisible.
Okay, I'm going to take Eldritch Adept as a feat, which means that I can choose one more evocation, and I'm going to take as my new evocation, if it's okay with you, I'd like to take Shroud of Shadow from Xanathar.
What is Eldritch Adept?
It's Atash's one. Eldritch Adept. Sorry. So, studying occult lore, if you have unlocked the Eldritch power within yourself, you learn one Eldritch evocation of your choice from the Warlock class, and I'd like to take Shroud of Shadow, which gives me the ability to cast invisibility at will without expending a spell.
Where's Shroud of Shadow?
Can you ping your thing?
Xanathar's guild to everything.
Are you already
That
level
I don't
20?
have.
Are you
Yeah, I'm already charisma level 20. I have been for a while.
We're so good. I feel strong and powerful.
I quite like the idea of being invisible. So actually,
Just like
maybe
you will, just like
I have to see through invisibility, possibly.
You have no idea.
I'm so confused. I think that's what I'm doing.
Oh, so the previous 50 no one you can cast invisibility at will without expending a spell slot. Very nice. Yep. So just obviously on one person concentration. So that still applies. Which means you can cast it all the time.
Yeah, I still have to concentrate, I assume, because it's still the spell invisibility.
Yeah, it's just casting the spell. Yeah, well, lovely job. Oh, it's like Caesar taught you a thing. Or
Yeah.
Ludusia took inspiring leader, and I took being the DM. Okay, cool. We all happy with character sheets where they are. I just want to check Amber's.
Switching out a spell quickly
Oh, okay.
because I'm allowed to do that when I level up. So give me.
Oh my god, Seraphina's hit points are correct. Oh my god, life is so good. Armor class isn't though. What the fuck is
it's 19. It's literally 19.
19! No. Bad.
very dexterous. Awesome.
I've had to. It was like not a lot considering I was up close. I've built up a lot of dexterity and wisdom. That's why I'm only taking a feat now rather than the ability point.
And plus dex plus wisdom is 19. Seriously is 19.
Yeah, I didn't have very good rolls when my character was created.
Yeah, like I said, next time we'll do point by because they're just balanced then, but that's for another time. Initiative 5, yes.
Yeah, I don't think the rolling thing is pretty good. When it sucks for you, it sucks, but when it's good for you, it's amazing. And I think my fighter in the last campaign had like 20 in 3 different stats or something stupid.
Amazing.
It was pretty cool.
Okay, so I think everyone's leveled up and stuff, yeah?
So,
I am indeed.
Yep, I'm just finishing off now. Da.
Then we shall continue on down to level redacted. Just let me check the map, make sure nothing's
Three
off.
Power of
I think this is redacted 3. I think.
21?
22.
22?
I think it's
Switch out my grappler feat for the actual one I took.
How many levels are there? 25.
3.
3.
I think we're on 21, heading down to 22.
Is the next one in theory the angels, according to our
Theory.
original map?
Angels? Are
Maybe
angels
it'll be
technically
nice.
undead? Is an angel?
Are we ready?
Technically they are
Dodge,
undead, right?
Yes.
Dodge, I have to admit something. I've just realised, and I'm very sorry for this not having changed sooner.
How have you cheated me?
So I disconnected from my cloak of protection and
Losers.
didn't change my AC 1 down. So my AC's been 19 this whole time. So it should have been 18.
Yeah.
I'm
But
very
what's the
sorry.
point? What's the point?
You. You sack of wine. Okay, well I'll punish you.
No, that's fair. I was just going through it and I realised. But yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
Tempest Fall, Winged Boots, Stone of Good Luck. Your AC should be
18.
Pardon?
I think it's 18 just
I
now.
topped myself up.
Okay.
Yeah, I topped.
Because the only reason it was 19, I believe, was because of the Cloak of Protection. But obviously, I'm not wearing it anymore.
I'd be wary of.
Oh, wait, no.
the-
Cloak of Protection isn't achievement, is it? I'm being an idiot. Fucking ignore me, man. Just ignore me. I'm being a fucking noob.
Protection not. Yeah.
Magic item.
Oh, is it?
It requires attunement. Yeah.
It does? Oh, okay. No, I wasn't being a noob. I mean, I was, but you know. Anyway.
That also reduces all your saving throws by 1 as well.
Only wizards are allowed 4 magic items.
It's AC and saving throws, so we'll remove that. No. There's nothing plussed on there. Oh, there is. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to attune to my half-rotted black shroud?
What the fuck is a half-rotted black shroud?
I think I took it from a dead dwarf on like level 2.
I don't think that's a magical item.
That's magic.
What else was I looking at? I was worried about your strength because it doesn't. I need to double check.
My strength?
That's true.
Yeah, because it's up to 20. Oh no, that's fine.
No,
That's fine.
I've got that. It's Tempest Fall.
I'm being done. Are we ready?
Yes.
Think
Who
so.
knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
To not figure out any of the things in this level.
It's a doozy, this one. Okay, so you start making your way down the fucking however many times you've done this now, going down and down, and it's much the same as the rest, where you just slowly descend down the cave, leaving the light of the strange cavern behind you as you go on. It takes, as normal, a few hours if you want to do anything in that time. Speak now if you have all your peas.
There's almost no point in describing any of this. We're running straight to the ramp at the
No,
end.
no. There's a point.
Oh, right.
At the end of the ramp,
Yeah.
or
We're running to the next level anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Auto save
Auto save, yeah. Quick save. You
by the door.
start going down. About an hour passes of the same boring, laborious stuff. When you start to, as you go down, it's an odd smell. You're like, well, try and sniff at the air. Everyone, just make a perception check.
Improper Hopper's shit himself again.
Sorry.
He's got to stop doing that, man.
You were no
99
clone of
sessions,
me.
0 kills. Ooh.
Ram perception.
So,
That's-
Seraphina,
Perception.
Seraphina, Hopper, Emwen, Ludusia kind of pick up on it first as you're walking down, trudging. The air in front of you kind of smells. It's like heat and warm. It's like weird hot breath, but
That's nice.
there's the faintest smell on the air. At first, it hits you, and it smells. You get like the same smell of like maybe flowers or roses.
Oh.
but masked up by the smell of heavy metal, like copper or iron. You can smell it in the air.
Like
Smell of
blood?
metallic!
And as you start further going down, the smell, you all start to pick up on it. It's like the air down here is a lot hotter than where you've come from, and you're still smelling this like metally taste to the air until you start to reach the end of the tunnel as it starts to come down to like crest the bottom, and you look over at the walls, and it appears, for lack of a better way of describing it, that the walls are leaking blood as we go down to level redacted 3, and we change
We are inside a
to
uterus.
level redacted ambience. You are on the top left of the map, I believe.
Level
Yeah.
redacted and
Well, I've changed my save modifier back to 1 because I still have a Stone of Good Luck. So actually, it should have been 2 this whole time, not 1.
you're
Need to
brave.
read their magical items, man.
Yeah, I know. I thought the cloak just gave me AC 1.
I
didn't
cannot
realise it gave me
see.
saving throws
I'm
too.
just a character on a map.
Damn.
Oh, hold on. You need vision. Yeah, let me. Can anyone else not see?
Yeah, I think I've
I
got
can-
Blind
We are in the uterus.
for a wee whilst Dodge gives me vision.
don't think it'll slip and come along. Yeah.
He's got 6 people to do.
Have a nice week.
Thanks.
Well, I've got way more than fucking 6 people to do.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Wow.
We've got Pete's new character to load in, have we?
So are they
I don't, he's not even
are
here.
the walls are they like actively boring?
We'll wait for Pete to get back for that one.
It's a blood moon.
Can everyone see?
Yeah.
No.
Lucy,
I
you can't see.
I can. I don't think Pete can.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
can.
you said top left?
Yeah, top left. Okay, now can you see?
Yes.
Cool.
Our viewers
Yes,
everyone
Pete
else.
can see.
We can see. Okay,
He
cool.
can see.
Ooh,
I
it looks
can
like...
see.
I like this lack of options of where to go. This is good.
Ahead.
What did you expect? As soon as you reach the bottom, it's like a spider's web of options to choose from. I don't think any level's been that way. If you take a few steps forward, maybe you'll find some serious options.
No,
Although
I think we should wait for Pete.
I reckon you should probably go back up the level because this doesn't look very appealing.
No.
I like the music.
Can I
Thank you.
get
It's
my...
like,
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation and start trying to mop some blood up.
oh no.
Like I said, I was going to wait for Pete to get back here before we
Yes,
start.
it's just like-
Pete would approve of this move.
He might, but he's not here to hear it. So.
He said it was a wee, but let's be honest.
Feels a bit long for a wee.
Sounds
A
like
long way.
It's quite a
Sounds
long
like
one.
a solid one that comes out of his butt.
Yeah.
Could someone do me a favour as well and try and move through the walls to the north and the south, just to make sure that doesn't work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I've had
Sweet.
spears. Does that thing where you can run ahead and scout it still work?
Yeah.
Well,
Me?
double check for me, but it shouldn't. It should only work on token drop, in theory.
You can just drop it and then run back.
I mean, I can do that, but you'll set off every trap that you should have hit on the way.
Either it was a quick poo or he did a very thorough hand wash and a long wee.
What?
Come on, it's
Yeah.
Pete. Optimistic.
Say what?
Was that a quick poo or a
No, it was just a wee.
gosh, quite a long one?
Yeah.
You just have to unravel it.
Get the tweezers out.
This doesn't
Anyway.
work out in the first go. Oh, anyway, what?
What? As you crest to the bottom, yes, the first thing you notice, among the hot air and breath around here, and it does feel kind of warm down here, the walls of the cavern, which are stone underneath, are obviously stone, the walls and the floor and the ceiling above you appear to be oozing slowly and bleeding.
Like
this is
there's
gross.
down here.
dripping down the walls.
Well, it's like slowly oozing, yeah. Pretty
Do you-
gross.
Arthur, did you want to do any cleaning?
I'm going to try and clean. And see if I can clean off some blood.
How
This
do
is
you
a
do?
bit dirty down here.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Is this blood or is it mud?
I think it's blood.
It
Does
looks
it
like
smell like blood? Is that the
Wait.
iron smell?
The coppery
It smells heavily of, yeah, you can
Well-
smell the metal. Like,
Can we take a
Yeah.
moment of pause for a second? I mean, typically this would scare the living shit out of me, but after what I've seen down here, I'm getting a little bit used to it. But should we be entering a room where the walls are literally dripping with blood?
What's the other option?
That
Yes.
might indicate that all the enemies have already been
Oh,
slain.
yeah, true. Maybe someone's already rolled through here. Maybe it's
Someone really nice who
Don't tell me you're feeling a wee bit queasy after all the people you slain.
all the flumps.
Or the fuck.
They didn't burn, they didn't bleed, they burned.
Tear falls as I
Right,
quickly
Jason.
wipe it away.
I cauterized their souls.
Right, shall we? Let's not linger on the flumps.
It sounds like a good TV show.
Before we head off, I mean, do you want me to go have a look with my
Yes.
magical eye?
Absolutely.
What's going on?
Go for it.
Maybe?
Don't linger around
Yeah.
flumps.
Maybe just go into this first bit and see if there's anyone there, and then we can proceed.
Just do all of it.
Okay.
Just do the whole level for us. Good, that'd be great.
Okay, you can
Thanks.
be here a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna press left click, right click, X circle, triangle, reveal the whole map.
Yeah, I like this.
not the whole map. Anything that's not hidden behind a single door.
The
Okay,
YouTube viewers love this bit when we sit here for 10
Yeah.
minutes and they can't see anything.
Hey man, if you don't want to know what's behind the next door, then I won't do it, but it's
Let's-
super useful.
I reckon we should just go in and
I wanna go
Face the
in,
music.
I wanna be
No.
brave.
Just face the music.
Let me just check. I won't do the whole level. I'll just check a little bit.
Just check a little bit. That's a good idea.
Just have a little taste.
I've just done Big Daddy once. I won't do it more than once.
All right,
Just
I
Big Daddy.
cast Arcane Eye and send my eye roaming around, please.
We're just gonna find a way of killing this eye.
No, I don't need to kill it. It's blocked by anything solid.
Yeah, it can't unless there's a
Okay,
like an
yours.
inch gap or something. So it's
What
not,
was that?
it's not amazing.
You'll get
What was that Sims 3 cheat where you could just give yourself money?
Motherload.
Motherload. I've just typed Motherload once. I'm not gonna make myself like a millionaires.
Ultimate mansion!
Control C, Control V.
A little mansion.
Or in like Age of Empires where you can give yourself the sports car.
Yeah.
How do you turn this thing on?
Right, Todd, do you want me to move my character?
Go
As
for
the
it.
eye?
You cast
Okay.
Arcane Eye.
Lumberjack.
Do you mean to
Pizza.
put it in the chat? In the chat?
Yeah,
or
it
are you
was,
okay?
I think I
fully
remember what it
pizza.
does. Fine, you can't go through anything solid, so you're good.
How do you turn this thing on with the car?
Hey, what do I see?
More of the continuous blood
Robin Hood.
oozing through wall, ceiling, floors.
This is a mining cart.
That is a minecart that has reached the end of its track. You can see to the northeast over here.
Walk on.
It slopes upwards, so this minecart has obviously come down this way. Again, to your south, the whole level is on like an angle down, so you know this way is down, and you're climbing up if you were climbing as such.
Okay.
This
So
way.
this is the uphill gradient where I'm going.
Yeah, it's relatively steep. Not like impassable steep, but relatively
What
steep.
does the minecart have in it?
It's empty.
Empty. Okay. Blood everywhere. Wow, it really is a lot of blood.
Cheesesteak Jimmy's.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
doing the burger right now.
It all comes rushing back.
As you enter into this area, your vision becomes quite heavily obscured. It's like a smoke or dust. It's hard to know, but you can barely see in this room.
I think
I'll
it's
just
like rock dust or something.
maybe, yeah. It's hard to tell. There's no real vision through it, especially not being able to perceive that much, just being the eye.
eye.
You come here, stop. There is a door right in front of you, solid, made of some sturdy-looking dark wood. No apparent pattern or anything.
Okay. I'm not seeing the signs of any activity or people or beings.
Nothing you can see so far.
Okay. We have a door to the south. We have a steep hill with a minecart. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my body. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. There's a few different paths. I think we could probably cautiously edge out of this corridor. What's our strategy here? Are we just trying to get through this level as soon as possible to get down to Halaster?
You could be on this level.
Nor do I. What do we want? I mean, there's a
Kill it.
we can edge out into the next little area, but I think there's a door to the south that I couldn't get through. A solid wooden door, which indicates someone's around. There's a lot of blood everywhere.
We need to probably tread carefully just in case this place is filled with traps. I mean, this place does seem...
I can ask Caesar to detect magic. Dodge on that subject. I can't move Caesar for some reason.
Okay. Oh, that's because that isn't Caesar. It's just a grey slard.
What?
There he is.
All right now. Keep moving now.
Yeah.
One thing you did notice as you kind of like stepped out into like a bit further is that the floor beneath you is quite sticky, as the
Like
half-dried blood. Yeah, it's like palace dance floor. The half-dried blood just slopping as you go.
Okay, Caesar, please could you cast Detect Magic and let us know if you see any sources of magic that are not on the party?
No.
Okay, keep it up and let me know.
Right, let's proceed cautiously.
So if we take the southern track, that's where the door is. The northern track, it just seemed to go on. I don't know where that leads. And then the two spurs, I didn't get too far, but I didn't see anything immediately.
Little train tracks.
Minecarts.
Yep. Again,
like
just
right?
to repeat, this way up here goes uphill. You're sort of at a level-ish kind of area right now. It slightly slopes down this way, where this then continues on downhill on a gradient.
Can I scoop a bit of the blood up in a vial, please?
It's you can like start scratching at it a little bit. It's not flowing. It's like blue tacky kind of consistency. So it's it's congealed. It's like it's like not fully liquid anymore. Just kind of like solidy, goopy mess.
Can I taste of it, please?
Tastes like blood.
That's not a good idea, is
That's
it?
weird and gross.
It tastes like blood, like
Does
normal
it taste
blood.
like normal blood, like humanoid blood?
Tastes like if you cut yourself open and had a little taste.
Okay. So do I have AIDS?
Roll a constitution saving throw.
Roll
Roll a con saving throw.
Fine for you.
Roll a con saving throw.
Really? Oh.
I want to know.
One. There you
You're 9 constitution.
Hell yeah, man.
go.
Holy
From your most recent upgrade.
No, I'm a badass.
9. My constitution is 3.
Mine's 7.
Yeah, he gets my my proficiency bonus on it.
Lucky you.
Oh boy.
No, you do not have AIDS.
Nobody has AIDS.
You don't get AIDS from this blood, however, from past things, maybe. Some Zebulon Knights, maybe. Some Zebulon Knights.
Are you suggesting we venture south? Katie of the all-seeing eye. Katie,
There's a door south. I can look further if you like. There's a door to the south. That's the only sign of life I saw. It's quite a dusty room down there. Maybe recent mining activity or something.
Let's
I don't
go
know.
check it out.
Do with the
I think
door.
we should explore, yeah. I think.
Knock on the door and say hello, dungeon.
Yeah.
Dwellers." That always goes so well for us.
We can give it a go. Some of us are mega charismatic now.
But don't touch the door. It didn't look magical, but
or get your prosty boy to do it.
Caesar, any magic, or are we still clear?
No magic.
Why don't we try just being really, really friendly?
Can we hear anything down here, Dodge? Can we hear like the sounds of mining or anything? Deathly silent.
Maybe a perception check.
Perception. 19.
Nothing that really springs to mind at the minute. You're all obviously moving, trying to be quietish, but no stealth happening. The sound of the stickiness as you all kind of trod through it, pretty distracting. You don't hear any obvious sounds of ringing or anything, at least at the minute. You swear you hear like maybe some stones or pebbles like hitting the floor, maybe from directly south of you.
Okay.
But no obvious loud noises.
Okay. The door is just down here. What are we going to do? Are we going to just have a look at it? Are we going to walk past it? Are we going to knock on the door? Are we going to...
Knock on the door.
Aye,
Hit you with that.
that always works really well.
Okay.
See who's there. Might be a pal. Might be able to tell us why there's a sort of sticky blood everywhere.
Watch out for traps.
I'm sure last time we knocked on the door it went really well, so let's do it again.
Just be careful.
We weren't
The
touching-
people here may be
We
friends,
don't have
not
any more
foes.
orbs to get rid of.
So this is
Stop.
the dusty bit.
As all of you start to come this way, it's hard to see into the cavern that you're looking at. A vision's heavily obscured in here. It's hard to know. Is this a fog or a dust? It's just making it very hard to see, and you hear almost the sounds of like small pebbles, like falling from somewhere occasionally. No, like rhythm to it. That's just generally filling the room.
Oh, there's something
Can I-
on the walls.
Can we? Yeah, can I look around see if there's anything in the tunnel?
Make me a perception check with disadvantage. No, can't see. It's too dusty, and the vision's way too obscured to be able to see anything obvious around here.
Can I get my my drift globe?
Mhm.
Send it into the fog. See if I
Yeah, it's you can light it up and send it in, but it's almost like worse. It's like when you turn your headlights on in a car in the fog. You can't see. You just lit up the fog and you're just trying to look through it, but it's you can't see.
Summon it back.
You can't see any obvious features inside this cavern.
Tread carefully, everyone. This is
Walk softly.
perilous.
And
What
carry a
happens
big
if
gun.
do the tracks just kind of sink into the ground? Sorry.
What do you mean by sink into the ground?
Or do they just stop, or are they like buried, or?
No, they stop here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a stopping point here. It just looks like this is where it.
Do the walls
rests.
look like? Are the walls here covered in blood, or do they look like they've been like recently hewn or mined?
Nope. All of this, it's the exact same features that you've seen. It's still sticky blood that you're treading in, and you can see the walls around you are still the same kind of bleeding.
And are we getting covered in
grossness.
dust? And is it like bloody dust, or is it just rock dust?
Blah.
It's not bloody dust. It's hard to know exactly. Is it smoke or fog or dust?
Thinking of the horror of looking down my arms and seeing them covered in blood dust.
Bloody dust, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No,
Right.
I don't see blood, I don't see any bodies, so we're probably breathing the bodies in.
It doesn't appear that the dust is causing the weird blood on the walls, but maybe.
Has anyone tried stabbing the walls to see if this cavern is actually a cave?
Ow!
Holy fuck.
this cavern is actually a cave, is what we just said.
No, do we know this cavern is actually a cave, and is it actually we're inside a beast's throat? Well, I'm not stabbing it, so
Oh, well.
I've learned my
Mind where your
lesson.
mouth
Stay
is, mate.
behind and don't touch doors.
Does anyone know anything about mining?
No. Ah.
Well, I do.
Bertha.
Only Bertha was here.
I was going to say, in another life I did.
I know about mining.
You do? Can you tell how long ago this was mined? Is that something? Like from the smoothness of the walls or something? I don't know.
I'll inspect it. I will look at it. I'll use my.
While you inspect, stop. But yeah, make me a history check or a survival check. Take your pick.
History.
14. Oh, come on, man. Double threes. The vision in here is pretty poor, and the weird blood that's oozing has made it difficult to notice any obvious recent markings of where this may have been dug out. Hard to tell if and when this was mined.
Doesn't look. It's hard to discern, to be honest.
Oh, also I did say stop. Ludusia, as you get to like this area, you can't see, but your ears seem to prick up as you hear rhythmic banging, like boom, 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 boom.
Another rhythmic bang.
Can the other can the others see me? Is it like a totally thick fog, or can they can
Just
see
about.
me?
Your vision's cut in half, so
I sort
it's
of like
20
give a
odd
little
feet.
wave and like beckon them over and like hold my hand behind my ear and like I can hear something.
I pause
Do you
to.
Do you want me to send?
Also listen.
Do you want
Yeah,
me to?
you can hear it from the southerly direction. You can probably make out, and it is just the like I said, rhythmic. Just
Sounds like machinery or something.
You start playing a tune.
Like a.
You start playing a tune to go with the beat.
Maybe
you
a
want me-
mining machine.
Do you want me to go have a look
I do think we should.
with my eye?
Well, if they are trying to dig down here, then yes. That's. I mean, it's a very strange creature that want to dig down in a bloody hole.
Well, I feel like, I mean, there's clearly a mine, so digging is kind of
Part of the
predicted,
gig.
right?
Part of the gig. Okay, I will send my arcane eye down south, please.
While you do that, I'm getting a drink.
Can you get me a drink, please? Yes, please. Okay. Arcane eye, go.
I'm gonna cancel you, Pete.
Ooh,
What did
hello.
I do?
You're laughing at it, it's disgusting.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
It's joke.
As you reach this area through the arcane eye, you just about break through some of the smoky fog to see a very bright kind of light coming from the easterly direction. The eye doesn't hear, so you have no
I can't hear. I can
concept of the
only
hearing. You'd have to get a bit close with the arcane eye to see exactly, because you're still looking through obscured vision. But as you get around this kind of area, you can see this appears to be 3 dark-skinned dwarves. You have seen these creatures before. You've seen the Dwergar from a long time ago, in the 6th level. It appears to be 1 male, 2 female, all working around this forge, each of them hammering a large piece of a sheet metal. It appears that this fog and smoke comes from the raging inferno that is going on inside this forge. You can also tell that bellowing from the southerly direction appears to be another one.
Okay. Can I see what they're making?
Hard to tell. It's a smaller piece, like a kind of piece of a sheet of metal. Hard to tell what it's nothing intricate or obvious at this point.
Okay. And
Molded steel.
do they seem to? Do they have any? Do I get any kind of feeling that they know the eye's there?
Maybe a perception check. It's a disadvantage because of the smoke.
14.
They don't. The ones that are working. So yeah, it's 2 females and male up here. Hard to tell exactly further south, but none of them appear to. They all seem to be focused on their work currently.
And I can see 3 more. Another forge in the south.
Yes, again billowing flames, and they're kind of making a similar kind of like sheet. There's a door to your east.
Door here.
Yes.
Okay. Just gonna go for it. Can I see what these people are making? More sheet metal.
It's the same thing.
Okay. And then there's
again,
another door down here.
There's a door, yeah, to your east there as well.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'll check.
It's worth noting as well, this continues to go down as you go this way. So you're descending further.
Yeah, we're just having a quick look. Okay, so more mining apparatus. I'll head back now. Head back. The last Dwergar we met, were they all like, they were that lady who tried to kill us after a while because she was looking for something in the level 3, right? That was...
Level 6.
I'm trying to remember exactly how it went down.
I think we were chatting and then something went wrong and then we ended up killing them.
You did
Something
kill her.
else killed her.
Huge.
Oh, that is right,
That was
yes.
level 6.
You didn't kill her. It was level 6. You chased her because something you remember about Dwergar is that, 1, they have the innate... They're very tough in general. They're very resilient.
They get massive, don't they?
They have the ability to enlarge themselves to double to triple their size. And they can, at will as well, go invisible and disappear.
Well, didn't we fight some the other day in in the gold room? They got really big. On the previous level, the Lich level.
Weren't they
Really
undead?
early on.
Oh, you
Yeah,
fought
they
an
were
undead
undead,
right?
they were undead.
Yeah. You did,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
They didn't get to go invisible, I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe.
I tell everyone that there's 6 Dwergar down there working at some forges pretty intensely, 3 to a forge.
Are they alive?
Dodge, were they alive? That you just said they were Dwergar. They look like undead Dwergar.
They appear to be very much alive.
I don't think they're alive, Gregor.
I've never come across these things. Are they friendly?
Not really.
Aren't they just normal
Historically,
people? We've been attacked by them before, but aren't they just regular creatures?
they're like sad, hungry, dark dwarves, aren't they? They're like power hungry or something. They stayed underground and mined for so long that they went crazy.
Like other dwarves, to be fair. They're just
sounds
further
like
down.
Rude.
Deep down.
I mean, they're all dwarves do the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Dig deep and deep. Dwergar just dug a bit too far.
Down the heart of the mountain.
Dwergar, Underdark beasts, so, live in the Underdark, have done, as far as you know, forever. Inherently evil? Not necessarily. Similar to Drow, depends on which ones you meet. Like, some of them could be pure filth, evil, worship, love everything, kill everyone. And some could be just normal.
To be fair, at this stage, it's less about good and evil and who's for Halaster and who's against Halaster, really.
I mean, we can go talk to them, or we can just go a different direction and see where that ends up.
Well, I mean, if they're friendly before and someone can speak Dwarvish, then
mean,
Might be worth a try, right?
Seraphina can talk to them. Definitely.
They might be able to point us in the right direction.
I'd be interested to see what they're making and if they know anything about what's going on down here.
I can go and initiate a conversation.
What's our story though? We don't want to say, "Oh, we're down here trying to kill Halaster," just in case there's mates. So why are we down here?
Oh, we've got lost as we continued to go down the dungeon.
We can say we're a group of very determined archaeologists looking for treasure. Or not treasure, actually, you might think we're trying to steal their stuff.
Looking for the just to
Something
see what,
something spiritual or something. Something that there's not.
the truth.
Truth, justice, and a boiled egg.
Looking for a globe.
Just
Something
looking
more.
looking for a Ellen Sphere.
I don't know. Well, maybe we can just say we're adventurers for hire and we're just making our way through the dungeon, doing the odd job for people and
Just somehow by a
honing our skills.
convoluted
Miracle.
series of events, we have found ourselves here.
Actually, Seraphina, you've got no poker face. You shouldn't. If you're doing the talking, maybe the truth is better.
I mean,
Since coming down to this level, I
You're just
feel
too
far
holy,
more
you can't lie.
charismatic these days.
I mean,
yeah, no, I can't lie. I'm really bad at lying.
That's a slight lie by omission, but it's not a proper lie. We are a group of
We are a
adventurers.
group of adventurers who, by a convoluted series of events, have found ourselves here. That is the truth.
Stick with that.
And we have been for hire and we have done some odd jobs, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we should stick to that truth.
Yeah.
Making anything up.
Okay.
Fun as that would be.
We can support you going in, Seraphina. You don't have to wander in alone. We can...
It's cool. If you walk behind me...
Gregor,
fine.
just because it might freak you out, if we do get into a fight with these things, they can turn massive at will. So they get huge. Or
remember the
they
undead ones?
Yeah, a bit like that.
A bit like that, but alive.
Yeah, and
That's fine.
also they can go invisible, so just
Oh,
FYI.
yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
Like
And-
that.
Sarcastic Seraphina is.
Like that for the
I'm not
live,
trying
yeah?
that wasn't me trying to be sarcastic.
You know, like them, but they're alive this time.
That was me just being genuine though.
It's so genuine.
I'm so genuine, guys.
Just say
I'm
that.
loyal
Just say
and
truth.
I'm genuine. Alright.
Just so truthful.
That's so truthful. Okay.
It's
Okay,
done. It's done.
Caesar, can you go invisible, please?
I
You'll
can't
know
wait to
that
watch
it's
this
not my
happen.
forte, but you know, I can provide a good show for you guys
good at
at least.
You're the linguist, and also we have.
No, I can't.
Linguist, I just don't have the charisma to match.
Because he's invisible, I can't see him, so could he be a pace behind me, please?
If you ask him to, yeah. Right.
Caesar,
You
please
just said,
walk a pace behind
he
me.
just said, "Can you be invisible?" And he was like, "No worries."
Caesar, just walk
Which
a
way
step
are
behind
they?
me. Try not to bump into me.
Are they up here?
down.
Oh,
Down south, you'll hear them. They're literally to the right.
You can hear it. Like I said, you can all hear the rhythmic boom,
Down
boom.
here.
I think it's because I'm down.
No, sorry, wrong right, keep going. There's a right-hand corridor in a minute.
Okay, alright.
Okay, Seraphina is holding a torch.
Yes,
Correct.
she is.
Good to know.
I have a torch and I have my hands up.
Stop. 2 seconds. Oh god, I can't hit. Oh, I mean, yeah, easily. Okay.
Dead.
Nah, not me.
As you start to approach,
I'll just run away.
as you get to probably a square or two back, the rhythmic banging stops.
I'm a friend! I call out.
What'd you say?
And I'm a friend!
In what language?
In their language. I'm
What
a friend.
language? Dwarvish?
I can't
You speak Dwarvish?
You can speak any language.
I can speak any language, but I don't know if I can actually speak. I'm magic.
Isn't it that you can speak and understand? They can understand,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't.
and they can, and I can understand.
Oh, whoa, fucking mega stop. Okay, so what did you say, sorry?
I just said, I held up my hands and I said, we're friends, we're here just to be friends.
Currently visible are Amber
Um,
and
Definition
Seraphina.
of madness.
I mean, Somebody else should have definitely got this.
Every single time. Hello, friend. Are you not my friend? I mean, if anyone came up to me in real life and was like, "Hello, friend," I'm like, "Fuck off."
I mean, I just want to make it very clear.
Hold. So
My fists and my weapons.
there are three Dwagar in the room that are looking at you right now. They've all dropped what their work was. Each of them has picked up this like large pickaxe looking menacing looking weapon.
Yeah.
The female is here. Oh, we've got a long layer. The one in front seems to be a woman, long hair, beard.
Yeah.
The male that's in the center, who was bare-chested, turns back to the other female that's behind him. She gives her a quick nod, and she starts off this way. Oh, and goes half big.
Yeah.
Starts starting off this way. As the woman in front would like take one step towards you, weapons drawn,
Yeah.
and say, "Who are you?"
My name is.
What language are they speaking?
Seraphina,
Woman.
and I am here to ask for advice. We seem to have stumbled across you, and we're sorry we didn't mean to interrupt your work. Hi.
Hello, friend.
I'm a friend. I promise. It's not gonna be. No. Let's just be friends for the minute, yeah? Let's you don't attack us, we won't attack you, we just want to be friends, yeah? Deal?
The Dwagar looks very guarded, but looking towards you. Doesn't really reply to anything you say, just keeps looking at you.
Totally understand why you might be feeling a little bit weird, like you've probably got a few questions, like who the hell are these guys, why are they here? And I'm sure we can answer those questions. We just don't want to fight, okay?
Can I just be smiling, like friendly in the background?
This is my friend Amber. She can also talk to you, but in your brains. But that's okay. She's not doing any magic.
No, people
Put it like that.
It's not the most painful hostage negotiation I've ever heard in my life.
This is
and I
just
can
make
hear in your
friends.
mind.
Come on, man. Come on. You don't need to kill any more hostages. Come on, it's right. We're friends, you know. Come on.
Just want to be friends.
Seraphina hears in her mind, like, cool it, let her say something.
She doesn't want to say anything, I don't think. But okay. And then I stop.
Smiling.
So what? What do you
Thinking
want?
of the spells I'm going to have to cast when we fight
okay,
them, isn't it?
Okay, I say to Seraphina in her head, can you explain that we are new to this region of the dungeon, and they're the first people we've seen,
Okay.
and we wanted to ask a bit more about these surroundings, because we don't know exactly where we are.
We have stumbled across this level, and we are unsure where we are, and we just want to ask a few questions about where we are and what exactly is this place. It's a little bit intimidating, all the blood. I like what you've done with the place.
You turned into Christopher Walken in at some point in this dungeon.
So when are we going to have a conversation? Huh?
Make me a persuasion
Where
check.
I've come from, I don't really understand.
What
We
was your
can
question
be
exactly?
friends, right?
It's nice to meet you, but
Shush! Silence! Silence! This is our home, the woman would say back to you.
Ah,
This is our mine, where we live. And you've entered.
Tell them we came from the level above, and we didn't mean to intrude.
didn't mean to
In
intrude.
her head.
We simply came from the level above.
Passing through, looking for the way
Just
down.
passing through. Just if you could point us down, that'd be great. But you know,
Do we notice Katie's arm up Kate's arse?
Make a perception check. The female one who's been talking to you will turn back to the bare-chested male, still holding war pick, looking quite menacing. Like, he'd kind of look back to her, shake his head, and just be like, "What do you mean by down?"
Like a way out of this area into another area.
Just
Uh,
looking
Right.
when a bit lost. Just looking for a way out of this area. In my head I'm going, thanks Amber, I'm a bit lost otherwise.
What are they saying? What's happening?
in Gregor's head, I
Oh
say,
well! Upon hearing that,
yeah.
screamed out. The guarded view becomes a bit more weapons drawn ready. Be like, there are
No,
more.
don't panic.
I says, yeah.
We are a band of more than just two of us. We are all of the same mind that we want to be friends. Okay?
Ounce.
Make me
Friendly
another
vibes.
persuasion check.
Friendly
And if
vibes.
we don't agree, Katie sticks her arm up her ass.
Well, sort of.
I cannot think for myself.
I can perfectly well think of myself. I'm just not.
Seraphina's
No,
just
I
not
don't know
very
what-
good at chatting, whereas Amber loves to chat.
I'm talking about myself.
I mean-
I'm on a tournament.
Seraphina is basically me, but with a few more punches.
Which spells should I use?
Yeah, I needed another persuasion check from you, please.
Persuasion, Seraphina.
Okay. Oh.
Can I assist in persuading by looking very friendly?
Not really, no.
Damn it.
They're not
Might
too
not
happy
be
with
really
your presence.
friendly. This is
I'm
fine.
getting more
Friendly
friendly.
base.
You guys are always surprised when you break into people's houses. Like, why they're so upset.
You didn't break. I haven't even
There was
entered
no
the.
doors.
Just
There was
listen.
no doors.
I haven't even entered the. I haven't even crossed the threshold. All I'm doing is standing in their porch. Not even their porch. I'm on the road
Still crazy.
outside.
Still fucking crazy. I can't remember what you said now. It's been too long.
There's a few more of
more
us.
of
More
us.
than
More
just
power.
two.
Yes, there's more of you.
We're
Keen
all
to-
friendly.
All we want to do is just. I mean, who are you? What's your name?
You hear her head, introduce yourself. Giving names.
I already have. I've given them my name. Still, I'm Seraphina. I've introduced you.
They don't. They offer no reply as to who they are.
Come out, yeah. It's getting a bit boring sat behind this wall the whole time.
I mean, you can come out. I mean, know you're here. Just don't be weird and threatening. Put all of your weapons away.
Me?
That might
Weird
take a
and
while.
threatening? That's not me.
Do I get
The two just move forward.
and common?
Stop. Get back there. But can you make me perception checks with disadvantage?
Two heavies walk in.
Oh, sorry.
Unlike us. Sorry,
Perception.
Friends.
Both of you, yeah.
friends.
Perception checks with disadvantage, please.
I was just about to move and now I've come.
I see nothing.
No, carry on.
22!
With disadvantage.
Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Right, okay.
Again, these are just
Okay.
two of my pals. We're just
The
here.
two of you step forward.
I poke my
and the one.
horns around the corner. You.
Perception check with
Emwen.
disadvantage.
I make a
This is
perception check with
Gregor.
disadvantage.
Everyone now, because you've all moved anyway, so.
Did I make? Oh yeah, I did. I don't know. Do you want me to do one or not? I've been there
No,
for a
I
while.
will move to make
Yeah.
space for people.
So we all
I
do
mean,
one.
my disadvantage column is 27.
Yeah, no. That's just the other roll.
Do I do one as well, though?
This is.
Yep.
I'll point to everyone. I said, "This is Emwen. This is Gregor.
That's
This is
performance.
Ludusia." At the back here, we've
Oh,
got
sorry.
Hopper and we've got proper Hopper and not proper Hopper.
That's improper Hopper's roll as well.
Oh, this seems to need to
15. It's
perception
not
roll.
bad.
Oh, and also, can I
Um,
ask Caesar in his head if there's any magic that he can see, please?
He says no.
Okay.
Does my bird do a perception check?
Where is your bird?
Can you telepathically communicate ideas to your bird?
Yes.
Yeah, your bird
Then
is not
sure.
the same as improper Hopper. Improper Hopper's a thinking being.
He's got perception +5, so.
He's got
Not on a 6. Yeah, not on a 6.
Also, the Periton has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight or smell.
Yeah, no, you're
Does that
fine.
negate the?
No,
disadvantage?
you're fine.
Ah.
No, you don't. The person has no notice.
counter disadvantage.
the Dwergars that are in this forge-looking room with the smoke billowing out of it still look very guarded, and turn back to you and say, "If you said you want to leave, why? But I don't understand why you've come this way. If you're trying to leave, the only way is up."
Oh yeah.
The only way is up.
Baby.
So there's nothing below us at all.
Not yet.
Not yet. What does that mean?
We continue to dig, but nothing.
So
Seraphina-
you're creating the levels.
You hear in your head.
She looks very confused.
Tell them we've heard that there are levels below. There's just that we're looking for the entrance. We've heard.
We have heard on the grapevine that
The
there
dungeon
are
grapevine.
the dungeon grapevine that there are levels below this.
This is something I do not know.
Angels crying.
This is something I do not know.
Seraphina, why don't you offer to share knowledge of the map?
We have a map if you'd like to see it.
A map of what?
All the levels of this dungeon, as far as we are aware. We have not been to all of them yet. Well, apparently. Do you know what level this is? Do you know how many levels there are above you? Do you know anything about the levels at all?
The creature in front of you, this female dweller, looks so fucking confused about what you're talking about.
Mirroring
Okay.
confusion.
I'm
on my
going to
face
say to
right now.
Amber, I don't think she has any idea that this is a dungeon and has many, many levels.
Yeah, I think you might
that
be.
she's digging down.
I think you might be right.
Mere innocent bystanders.
Okay, well, maybe we should ask them. I don't know what to say. I mean,
What are they making?
What do you?
Yeah, you relaying all this to us. Do we know what you two are talking
I'm not necessarily out loud. I'm mostly relaying it to Amber.
yeah.
I think you can understand what I'm saying as well because it's all languages, basically.
You can understand what Seraphina's saying.
You can understand
No
what
idea
I'm
what
saying.
to
but I
say.
just can't
You get half a
understand.
conversation.
But when I'm talking to Amber, I'm generally talking in my head.
You know what's
Do
going on?
you speak the common tongue at all? Some of my friends here do not understand.
She shakes her head. She shakes her head no.
No,
Can you ask them about the bloody walls? What's that about?
And what they're forging?
The decor along these walls is rather striking. Is it blood?
Shrugs, says, I think so.
Do you know whose blood? And there's a lot of it.
I don't know. No.
Can you ask him?
Do you know
ask them
much?
why?
I kind of, because I can't deal with all the noise. Do you know much more about this? Obviously this is your home. Is there much more on this in this area that you can tell us about? We're just very interested.
I don't see why I should.
Academic purposes.
I don't see why I should.
Fair enough.
Ask them how long they've been here. If they've always lived here. I hear in your head.
Have you always lived here?
This is a lot of questions.
I know, I'm sorry. I have very inquisitive friends. Have you always lived here? You can ask me some questions. My favourite colour is blue.
We just can't ask the questions.
My favourite colour is blue. I really like.
Okay.
I really like.
No. Okay. She has to think about this for a few seconds and then nods her head slightly and goes, "Okay, fine. A question for you. A question for me.
Have you lived here all your life?
No.
When?
Why have you come here?
I would suggest being truthful now. I feel like
Amber, just to clarify, we're here because we're,
Adventurers, we're not.
adventurers.
Don't mention-
looking for. No,
Yeah.
no, obviously. Okay, we are me, adventurers looking for a few thrills.
I was hoping we'd get a little truth out of some answers, but
No, that is true. We are genuinely adventurers and we are genuinely looking for thrills.
And money. We're looking for treasure and
money
work
and
for hire.
treasure.
And stories to tell our grandchildren.
Stories to tell them. Our friend, we even brought a Bart along to tell our story. We were, you know.
I understand Seraphina at this point and wave and give a little thrum of my lyre.
There you go. She's very good
At everything.
Can I whisper to
things.
Seraphina? Maybe mention the Mad Mage.
Yeah,
No.
given we're close to him.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and deal with my actual demon.
Pause!
Pause.
Sorry.
Pause!
Oh,
I need a piss in a drink anyway.
Ooh, a snack
Black
time.
activated.
Oh man.
Was he not having any of it, Elliot?
Was he not settling, Elliot?
No, he'd fallen out of bed, and then
Oh,
I couldn't
baby.
find him, and he was right in the corner of the room, and so I kicked him in the head by accident. And then
Oh no!
tried to put, I couldn't see, the light wasn't on, so,
Yeah.
and then, then I put him back to bed, and then he just go, Mummy!
Oh dear.
Okay. Fine.
It's alright.
Baby boy, we haven't seen him for ages.
Oh, yeah, we haven't actually. Not met him that many times either.
Just haven't seen him for ages. He'll be a fully grown adult before we see him now.
I'll send you a picture of him, looking mighty fine.
Looking cute.
Oh,
How old is he at his next birthday? 3?
3.
The terrible twos.
he will be the mentor of our child. Maybe.
Well,
You'll
after
leave
you
them
see this
astray.
picture, you...
What's it like having a 2, nearly 3-year-old Elliot? Truth.
It's... pain in the arse.
Brilliant.
It's a pain in the ass.
What was the occasion for the?
Yeah, for the headphones.
For the headphones.
Bonfire night. No,
Oh,
yes.
fireworks.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the bangs. So we got some
That's fair.
You should get some for the dog.
Index.
I'm assuming he's intentionally crossing his eyes.
No, he's got
Just can't
an
see.
eye issue.
Was he actually?
No, he's perfect in every way.
He's a
I don't know
beauty.
for sure. That's nice.
I mean, that would be the worst, like lazy eye, like.
Just literally crossed.
Don't stare at the lazy eye. Like,
Does he do days at nursery?
yeah, he does 3 days.
Mhm.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's recently changed it from a childminder to nursery.
Right.
It's not gone usually well. He's a bit pissed off about it.
A bit pissed off about.
But it was just getting a bit nightmarish. The childminder was going like sick all the time. It's like, well, we can't keep jobs like
It's not
this.
very reliable. He'll get used to it as well. Is he like better socially and?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good
He'll start to
socially.
enjoy it before long.
Yeah, he's not. He's a very sociable kid. He's just not. Like,
Oh.
He just doesn't like change.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
He's only wee.
Only a little.
I only ask because logistics of having small children is completely blowing my mind at the moment. I know we've only just started, but I'm a planner.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know what's really good? Just being able to do whatever the fuck I want all the time. It's so good.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
do
already
know
in
that.
the
Yeah.
mourning
okay.
phase of that part of my life. The grieving has begun.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think it's a. I don't think people really do what they want all the time. I think everyone's a slave to something.
No, we do. I mean, I have to go to work. Apart from that, my time's
Yeah,
life.
so
That's like 7.5 hours out of my day.
if you're into like doing stuff with kids, then wait, that sound right?
No,
Say that
nice
again.
things.
Just the way you said it.
if you like having fun with children.
Still bad.
Creepy. What have I come into? What have I walked into here?
Just discussing the logistics of having
He's
small
trying to justify his life decisions, but failing
I
miserably.
can't do that.
My job takes 12 hours of 5 days of my week, so I feel like I've already been a slave to that for long enough, and I'm kind of over it. So I'm looking forward to doing something different, even if it's still as much of a challenge. It will just be a different one, which is good.
Yeah, but you can't quit a kid if it's shit.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
They won't be shit because we made them. They'll be perfect.
That face Elliot just made. Well,
And it's like, or I could just go back to the office and they'll never know. A piece of cheese. Cute. I'm just gonna go for a wee.
What are we talking about?
The logistics of having small children.
Ah.
That's quite a big piece.
Well, yeah. I'm quite hungry.
We need to put the bin down tonight, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Oh, Mary.
Looking forward to Warhammer weekend.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, December.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sponsored by Dance Race.
Sponsored by Dance Race.
Danzarachi.
I was actually at that cheese shop by your office today.
Really?
Yeah. Very fancy.
Alright. After. Alright places. Alright.
Pretty shit. Pretty big shit.
Pretty shit.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we think we're going to be fighting these Dwagar in the next 10 minutes?
0, surely.
9.
Ending their lives.
0 to 9 straight away.
I feel I've just been waiting for like the wrong move.
He's got a gun!
I wish. No guns in this camp. Guns are too complicated. So many fucking different
Actually,
people have
we're
written.
doing the, what's it called? What's the next campaign you wanted to do? There's guns in that, right?
There is, yeah. Very rare.
Had guns done pretty well.
Yeah, that's Warhammer.
No, yeah, I know, but the mechanics of it.
There are guns in the Critical Role realm, yes. They're extremely rare, obviously. Because, they're super expensive and break. They're super rare and, just like Amazon, they break all the fucking time. Like, all the time. But yeah, we'll get there one day, eventually. I need a long break after this campaign, so we'll have to figure that out after.
No, I will be doing one shot at least. I can't do a one shot where it's like modern day but with D&D rules. I know there's rule sets for that, but
yeah, you can do what we did as kids. We just go, yeah, you're in Bridgewater where we are exactly right now, and then a zombie breakout happens. What do you do? That's good fun.
I carry on playing D&D. I'm role-playing a character who's role-playing a character.
So it depends what time you go out in Bridgewater, because it's kind of sometimes how it looks.
10.
It's true.
Yeah, there's definitely flesh eaters out there on a Thursday night.
Ready to suck your
Is
blood.
that a cup of tea?
Ready to suck something. Yes, it is a cup of tea, yeah.
Nice.
It's a lovely mug.
I can't drink during DMing, it's impossible.
No, I love a cup of tea. I appreciate
I used to get quite pissed when I was DMing.
Huh?
I used to get quite drunk when I was DMing.
I can't do it. I've got too many things to think about, too many things to manage.
I know that fucking Curse of Strahd, but like, a priest in the Bible.
Like a priest knows a child's answer.
Stop.
That's what Charlie's saying.
Katie, you have sweeties. There's been so many occasions on this D&D where you've been like, oh, I wish we had sweeties. Now you have sweeties.
I bought a giant box because I said it was for Halloween.
It wasn't. It was like it's like 50 of these things, 50 like mini Haribos. We have 50, and no kids turned up to.
I was going to say, your house is like a little bit out of the way, so surely you don't get that many.
Charlie knew this.
It was a tactical decision.
Yeah, we had fucking hundreds of kids.
We had to spend 200 quid on sweets. Once the kids come, can't even.
I think they were like 4 quid.
They're adding Zoom to
Catherine is back.
Raccoon is back.
Okay, so we're ready to continue our negotiations.
Whatever the fuck.
And she's gone. She's
On your
gone.
bed.
She's gone again.
On your bed.
That's safe.
Bed.
Sorry, sorry.
I said we're ready to continue our negotiations, which I can't remember whose the question was next. I think it's yours.
It is.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll go with that.
I need to ask another question, guys. What should I ask?
Whom do you serve?
Is everyone majoritarily voting on that?
Are you just going for like a big huddle before, like?
Yeah, that's so
No, I'm talking of my
inconspicuous.
shoulder.
I'd sort of like to know what they're making.
I think they don't. I think that's intrusive. I don't think we should ask that.
I'd still like
Who
to.
do they serve? Why not?
Do they know what else is in the dungeon?
They've asked them that question.
If they serve Halaster, then we need to know about it.
They don't even know about the other levels.
Yeah, I know if they do.
Yeah, but they still might know about Halaster, and if they are serving Halaster,
Okay.
then
I
either
need
get
to-
to make a choice of either leaving them alone or doing something about it.
Are you guys just having this conversation now?
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Then how
Is
does
it-
I
So
don't-
how are you having this conversation?
We're not. Sorry.
With her eyebrows.
So the Dwyer guy's looking at you, female's looking at you like
I'm just
expectingly.
Right, in
Why not?
character.
thinking of my
okay,
question.
These people seem to have their own agenda. Maybe we just carry on. We can always come back to them if we need to.
One way of getting people to be your friends is to offer them some help. Why don't we ask them if they need any help or assistance in anything, and maybe they will then be helpful.
Pretty good idea.
Do you need? You're a dab hand at many things. Do you need any help or assistance with anything? We have a wide range of skills.
We always need more miners.
Boring.
Where are they mining?
Well, what are you mining?
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, sorry, fine. I'll reserve that
My
one.
question
You
next.
go. Fair's fair.
You said you wanted to go down. What does that mean?
Just means
Just be
we
honest
have
with me.
heard that there are extra levels. So we have come from above, other higher levels, and we have heard that there are levels beyond this. But to be honest, we're not entirely sure because we went a bit skew-whiff at some point. And we were just wondering if there was a down from here.
Tunnel.
Was that your question?
Is there a down from here, other than the one
I
that
do not-
you are building?
I don't know of any way down, as you say.
Okay.
How many levels, as you put it, are there above?
Them's not the
You asked a
rules.
question. I asked my question.
Yeah, them's is the rules.
Them's is the rules. No. They
Yes.
No, hold on.
Yes, your question.
I said,
sorry,
is that your
messed
question?
up. I got muddled up. Sorry, I got muddled. I was answering the question, then I asked a question. I forgot.
Okay,
which
now
was
the,
the last.
the negotiator is here.
Toby's taking too many blows to the head, I think.
It's the blood in the, it's the blood in the
skill
air.
is not talking. My skill is hitting things and
Do you say that out
looking
loud?
after my
or-
friends. To my pals.
So are you going to answer her question?
I didn't. What was the question? I didn't hear.
How many levels, as you put it, are there above?
We're not entirely sure, but we think maybe 20 odd.
There's a look of surprise and acknowledgement on her face, and then holds out a hand towards you.
Good question.
Your question.
What was the question I was going to ask a minute ago?
Who do they
That's the
serve?
question.
No, I had an actual question, and I had a genuine question. They said no, and I genuinely can't remember what it is. My brain.
Do you need any help?
I just.
Sorry. No. Sorry.
They said. I said. Oh, I remember. What exactly are you mining? You said you needed miners. What exactly are you mining for here?
Iron.
Iron.
She nods.
Okay.
Iron.
It's too many questions.
I'll be honest. I feel like my answers are
Ju-
more
again.
forthcoming than yours.
She does this.
That's fine.
The finger wag. Warning.
He's like,
I'm
Mom,
not asking a
why,
question, I'm
Mom?
telling you a statement. My answers are particularly more forthcoming. If you could just give me an extra detail, that would be lovely.
Why don't you try and not piss her off?
You asked me what we were You asked me what we were mining for. I told you what we were mining for.
You did. Very succinctly. It was very good. It was a good answer. Well done.
I'm so sorry. We are mining the finest iron ore from the walls of this cave, or dungeon, or whatever you level, as you put it. Is that better?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you. Well done. I appreciate that.
What's going on? You sounded a bit bolshy.
Oh no, I'm not really bullshit. I'm just being friendly, but like.
What question does she have for
My
you
question,
next?
I don't know.
No. You asked your question. That's a good question. It's my question now. Just trying to think what she wants. Love that.
I've got a Christmas present for Kay.
What is the end goal of you trying to go down?
I'm a bit distracted this evening. I do apologise.
What is the end goal of you trying to go further down?
I say to Seraphina, maybe say that
You don't understand what they're saying.
I will
Yeah,
reiterate to Amber in my head. And look like I'm.
So after the question's answered, you sit there in silence for like.
Yeah, no, I look
10,
like
20
I'm
seconds.
thinking about my answer.
maybe say that we're trying to meet with the person who lives at the bottom of the dungeon.
Can I just ask if they've ever heard of the Mad Mage?
Yeah, that makes sense. Just don't say we're trying to kill them.
Yeah. So, as I said, we have heard tell that there are levels below this, and we have also heard tell that the Mad Mage Halaster lives on these levels. Have you ever heard of the Mad Mage Halaster?
There's a look of confusion that washes over her face. She looks back to the dwarf behind her and shakes her head like, I know not of a Mad Mage. Halaster? The name means nothing to me.
I reiterate that to them. Awesome. I have no idea.
She strokes her beard, thinking, I don't know if I have any more questions for you.
Oh. Okay.
What are your next moves? Now that you know there is no way down.
We may explore this level a little further. We will try not to stumble upon your areas. And see if the rumours we have heard are true.
Okay, I would warn you, continuing further south, you will meet the supervisor of the mine, and she will not take your presence very lightly.
Oh.
Ask what her name
What's
is.
she called?
Her name is Stalagma Steel Shadow.
Stalagma Steel Shadow.
Stalagma Steel Shadow.
What's that called?
What a name! It was a cool ass name.
Steel as in EE or EA?
My question. Next, thank you.
Please don't use your question to ask that question.
I would. If I was Ludusia, I would. And we know it.
You are Ludusia.
What are all of the names of your party that are here?
I've already told you that, but I will tell you again. Emwen.
The full names.
I mean, okay, let me just lift up my camera so I can.
Seraphina, what's she asking for?
She's asking for full names.
I don't feel comfortable giving full names.
I don't know everybody's surnames. Give me what you
Give me
want
my
to call
name.
you then.
Incognito.
Just
I think
Amber.
you've become a data processor.
Okay.
Be careful with my
Actually-
personal information.
The law actually states that I do not have to give you my name, so I'm not going to. I'm going to now enact my Fifth Amendment rights, and I'm not
Names
going
have
to.
power. Names have power. You can't just give people your full name. You can do all
Again,
sorts of shit with
so
that.
while this is happening and she asks the question, there's just silence for like 30 seconds as you think about what your names are. Like,
No, I know. No, everyone's talking. My name is Seraphina. This
But
is
Madonna, she just has
Ludusia.
one name.
her head tilts to the side.
My
like,
friend over here
Seraphina,
is Gregor. And
Seraphina,
This is Amber and Emwen. And this is
Bigger
Proper
stickers.
hopper and improper hopper.
Bigger stickers,
Also
thank
known as
you.
bigger stickers.
He chuckles slightly under
You
breath.
have
like,
not given us your name.
My name is. Where is it? I was looking at a different page. I am
Direct
Eminem.
Strangler.
Pardon?
No, I'm joking. My name is Mrs. Dwaygar III. Her name is Famira. Famira Brock. Famira. F-U-M-I-R-A-B-R-O-K. Famira Brock.
Good name. It's a strong name. My name is Seraphina.
Full names.
Of the
Yeah, full
Swiftystep
names.
Steps.
Oh god, I don't need to
I enjoy it.
I have given you my full name, but you have seemed
I
to
have given
reluctantly.
you my full name. My name is Seraphina Swiftystep of the Swiftystep Steps.
The original question was for the entire party
Okay,
below
so-
you, behind you.
This is Ludusia Goldenhorn. This is Gregor Doomguide. This is Amber Smith. Emwen.
Great.
Yenwin. And
As
Hot Dingle.
as these names come out towards the third or fourth one, she starts like looking to the side, just like
Amber
Good falling,
Smith.
all right.
holds out a hand towards you. Is your question?
I don't know.
Why are we lying about our names?
I don't
We
know.
do.
I haven't lied about mine.
You're on the blacklist.
Don't be friends. I'm not going to tell you my real name though.
I haven't lied about mine.
I'm going to tell on you
But I do not
now.
want to assume that anyone wants to
Ludusia
tell
Let's just be friends, yeah? Let's just be friends. What's my name? Fuck off. I'm not giving you that.
I've given them my name.
You are
I have given them my name.
Come on, there's something sinister going on there.
My name is John Cockface.
I've given them my full name, so the only one that's in the shit is me.
That's alright, I'll get away with Hopper Schmingle.
No, Hopper Dingle.
no.
You were Hopper Dingle, actually.
I was Ludusia Schmoldenhorn, I think.
Yeah. After the fourth name that started sh at the end, she kind of cottoned on that you were, not.
There were only two.
We're the Jewish
Ludusia
adventurers.
Schmoldenhorn and
Anyway.
it was Gregor's
Wrapping up.
Snoonguide.
Your
Amber
question.
Smith, Emwen
Hopper
Yenwin, and
Schringle.
Hopper Dingle.
Emwen, the troll,
Emwen.
the ogre. So nice they named him twice. Anyway, it's your question. What are you asking?
Numi.
No, okay, you
Like
go in your
Mario,
head, so,
Mario.
maybe we should just leave. Maybe we should just go.
I don't think they have any idea what they're doing here. I think that they are just living in their own planet.
Maybe we should just go.
What are they making though? Like, just ask them that. What are they making?
I have already. They've
You haven't
already,
asked them what
like,
they're making.
I don't. But they don't.
Say, what are you making?
What are you making? What are you making here, my
Well,
friend?
The first question was fine, that's all you need to ask.
Just thought I'd repeat it. didn't I?
What are you
We-
making?
Making green.
Just ask a fucking simple question.
We
Welcome to
mine
the
iron.
planet.
Let's do this today, guys.
Welcome to the world, Kate.
We might.
My world is actually very much built
Please.
around talking to people.
Please.
I just somehow cannot do it today.
Shut up!
I've never had a problem talking to you in real life, so don't worry about
I
it.
know. I'm very good at talking to people at school.
He would reply. I've told you we mine iron here, so we forge the iron into bars or sheets and store them for later use.
Cool.
Exactly.
Thank you.
These
That's
people
it.
are very logical. I like it.
Very sensible
Very,
thing to do.
very dwarven to the
Yeah.
point.
Okay. Cool.
Do you have a question for us?
I was just.
He says into the wind. She has no idea what she says. You say, unless you're speaking dwarven, which you
She
might.
earlier said that she may not have any question. Okay, well, thank you. I mean, unless you have one more question for us, we are potentially just gonna.
Oh, I've got a question. It's been really burning since we got here.
I think that's just a thrush.
I'd like some ointment.
Yeah.
What's all the fucking blood about?
I've already asked them
I
that.
was out
Are you
of the room.
bloody listening?
I was probably upstairs at this point.
Okay, well, I've asked them that, so I'm not.
What is the
asking again.
blood?
They didn't know.
They didn't know.
They just barely remarked on it.
Yeah.
What?
I know. It's a weird spot.
Anyway, so if you have another question for us, I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, we're just going to go on. We'll leave you alone to your business and go on our adventure. Is that alright?
Where are you going next?
I don't know.
North.
We're looking for down, aren't we? So we're
I have told you that I do not know the concept of down, but
no, I
I mean,
appreciate
if you
that.
want to walk through this dungeon and die, then be my guest.
Okay,
know the
thank
concept
you.
of down. Did she just say she doesn't know the concept of
Let's
down?
just
The way that Seraphina's described it, where you can go
Oh, I
further
see.
down to the dungeon, she doesn't
It's like
understand
she's a
what
dwarf. Like they dig
Yeah,
down.
like at the very start, she said they were digging down, but
If you find our bodies, then you can have the last laugh. Otherwise, we're just gonna go on. Is that alright?
so you're going north.
Pardon?
You are going north.
Well, you said South was your
Yes.
mine supervisor who wouldn't be happy with us, so we might just avoid. I know you've probably told her, but I'm not gonna upset her. Probably.
I mean, I have been stalling for time for a reason. So.
Yeah, obviously. I saw you send someone who you're friends of, but you know, it's cool. We're not here to hurt anyone. We're just gonna go.
That's fine. It depending on how this conversation went, you were fully surrounded anyway, so
Okay. Well, you know.
we can stand down now. She would scream out in Dwarvish and say, okay, like basically a command for stand down as
These people are a bunch of harmless idiots.
as give me a second. As come here, you fucking fucks. As you are completely surrounded as they appear back into existence, weapons drawn and ready, but just looking upon you, and
I'd smile at the ones nearest
Yeah,
to
I'm
us
like,
and
give a
stroke
thumbs up,
my
like-
ears.
Cool. Thanks. Nice to meet you all.
very well.
I'm
What's
not
through
asking
this
any
room?
more questions, Emwen. We're just gonna go.
No, wait. Like just what's through here? Because there's clearly more to
Oh,
this room.
Yeah, but it's their house, Emwen. You can't just
I've
ask
asked
people
them
what's in
what
that
they're
house.
doing and what they're
Just walk.
making and everything. I don't think they're giving me very much, so that's just.
There's quite a lot of them around here. Maybe we should bugger
Just-
Yeah, I
off.
Just
really
go.
think we just need to go whilst we're leaving it on a good.
I think they were giving you quite a. Alright, okay. We'll just.
They didn't really
I would,
give me a lot
if
of
you-
what they're doing.
if you wish to travel north, then by all means, I wouldn't advise trying to go through doors to our home. While we have had, I wouldn't say a friendly chat, but a amicable meeting. Some
What
of
do your
our,
walls look like so we can avoid them?
they would point like towards backwards. No, they appear to be solemn. It's like a solid darkened wood door. Doesn't appear to be any like handle, as you can see. But like points to behind her, and there is just like there's an obvious change here where the rough-hewn cave turns into like stone. Although you do notice like further in that the stone is also bleeding,
Okay.
but
Is it less
maybe
blood,
not.
or is it...
in the room that you can see, maybe a little bit. I mean, there is the bellowing smoke from the forge, which has always been filling up this room a little bit, but maybe it is less. But it still appears that there's blood on the. There's definitely blood all over the floor, but the walls and ceiling is seeping out this blood ooze as well. Very well. Well, good luck on your travels. If you find down, then good luck further. But I wouldn't be hopeful.
Okay. I
As
love
these
your
dwarves
optimism.
start to pillar walk back this way. Eventually would go through the door,
March.
these ones and these ones would go further down.
In my head, I imagined him like moonwalking rather than walking.
Yeah, in unison, 6 of them just moonwalk backwards. They would enter. They would go into the doorway, slam it shut. You'd hear the door close, and then behind them.
Right,
Well,
let's go
that
north.
was successful.
And the Dwergar here would slowly turn around and continue hammering at their work.
Bye. Have a good day.
Ooh.
They don't reply.
Oh, that was
That
nice.
was sexy.
Oh, guys. Fuck that.
Are you alright? Do you need to lie down?
No, I'm fine. I just.
We did murder someone today.
Good, because I've loads of
I did make it very clear that we wanted to be friends, so that's good.
Not
I know.
everyone was defensive. I think we just need to accept that.
From the first sentence, it was made clear. Okay.
Exactly. Well, that's really good. That was my intention.
Is this one of their doors?
You literally just saw 6 Dwergar walk through that door and slam it shut
Okay.
behind them.
Okay, cool.
Right, we're gonna avoid
Just-
the
just-
doors, guys.
Just
No.
double checking.
As long as,
Okay, in we go!
as long as you don't have to go into their dwelling. You know,
We might. We
you might
might.
have to. We know that, but they don't know that. I say that in my head.
It's alright. This is less than 60 feet away.
Yeah, but they turn invisible, don't they? They might follow us.
Jesus. Gregor's just fucking ran up the hill.
Yeah, come on, let's get
Blind.
going.
Yeah,
Go
let's
off.
get schlepping. This Jewish party needs to move on.
Schlepping is a precise
Oh,
word.
Fingle is coming.
Ludusia Goldenhorn, ready for business.
As is
Ray Ywen.
Amber Smith is along for the ride.
Really like Amber
Amber
Smith.
Smith.
Just like the idea that maybe in like D&D world, Smith's like a really unusual surname.
So exotic.
It's like, who's this?
So unusual. Where's that from? What's the origin of that?
It's a really uncommon name.
It can't look like it actually is, like, usable.
It looks like a hearse.
Have a look, if you want.
Yeah, I'll inspect the card.
I'll help.
Maybe an investigation check.
2.
14. Yeah, with advantage with the help. It looks very functional. On the inside, you can see small rocks and pebbles. This has been in use at some point in the recent past.
Are you thinking
there
what
is a-
Charlie?
There's a large lever to the side of it, which appears to be some sort of braking mechanism for it. However, this cart has reached the bottom of the track, so this is now because you're going uphill now. Like
That's
up,
what the horse is for, Dodge.
Ooh.
That's what the horse
up
is
this
for.
way.
So we take the cart up with us in case we need to
Yeah,
ride it back down.
latch it to the horse and then you can
I mean-
have a little journey.
If you want to, but you'll be dragging the cart uphill.
With the
I might have a
horse.
plan for that.
I mean, it's possible. Yes. I mean,
Actually, no.
sure.
And to be fair, Improper Hopper, he's not real, so he can drag the
No!
he can drag the
He's
cart
not a
too.
slave!
I mean, he is. To be fair,
Excuse me, I might not be the full shilling, but I am certainly not a slave.
you might not be the full shilling, but you're not quite a dime either.
It's quite rude.
What? But the answer is yes. With your investigation, you give it a little push, and it seems to roll along the track. Well, I mean, it's heavy, but you could move it if you wanted to.
I reckon we could move this thing with us all in with using some of our magic.
But you're going
The mage
uphill,
hand.
so you could.
Looks like a tight fit.
The mage hand will not push it.
We could get
No matter.
4 mage hands to push it.
Even the four mage hands pushes the same amount of weight as one mage hand.
If I reversed gravity whilst we're all in it, would you let us be able to go uphill with it?
You try whatever you like, and we'll see what happens.
I don't want to get in this cart anymore. It's starting to sound a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
just
are such
walk
pussies.
uphill, I'm just shaking my head walking up.
It's just like, for some reason, I feel like any alternative to walking, no matter the difficulty, is better. It's like, hey guys, we could walk up this hill, or we could push a car up it for fun.
Let's not ride the cart back down.
Why?
Maybe there's another cart at the other end. Who
you
knows?
can ride it back down. It'd be great fun.
By the way, Dodge, I don't seem to have any form of personal light source, so I'm like just walking around in the dark.
Do you have a light source?
I've got a drift
drift
globe.
Here's a torch.
Okay, I can give you a drift globe.
Yeah, can I get a light source? Because I feel like I'm so blind.
This way or follow the track?
Should we just keep going left?
Aye.
And then you first.
Oh, Katie, can you... Oh, sorry, not Katie. Amber, can you ask Slard to do his magic detection again?
Yeah, Caesar,
Please.
could you reignite the magic detection, please, and just look out for any magical things that isn't on the party, please, and let me know.
You hear behind you an invisible.
Yeah, magic is up. Detect magic is up.
was disappointing.
Is it a dead end?
Yeah.
I love seeing Pete's vision go from like just about to see around the corner to fill up and just seeing it. I'm like, oh, no, I wasn't thinking it.
Fuck's
Go
sake.
down as well, does it?
It is the end of the penis.
Does it look
is
like
the end of
Does
the
it look like there's any kind of illusion?
any doors in the walls?
Maybe an investigation check.
Well, can Ludusia and I do that together?
Sure. 13. This appears to be the bloody end of the wall. There doesn't have to be an illusion or secret.
I guess I can't do like super investigation because I'm not exactly about to run my hands along the walls.
I mean, you can do that. In part of the
yeah.
investigation, you still look, and it's just there's nothing.
I'm not putting my hands on those walls. These hands are touching very expensive musical instruments. They're not about to get blood.
Can you ask Caesar to like check the end of the? Does his detect magic extend to the end of this corridor? Because it could be an
It's
illusion.
30 feet. Caesar, do you mind just taking a walk further to the end, please, to see if there's any magic around with your magic detection?
He disappears off for a bit, even though he's invisible.
Okay,
So,
he's having a
you
look.
wait. And then eventually come back and be like, I detected nothing of magical nature over there.
Did you see anyone or anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Nothing there apparently. I relayed to the group.
Nice.
Oh, it's another cart. We could go down.
You see another cart. You're still going uphill, and the uphill continues, well, both ways, you see.
Bloodier.
Looks like it's getting bloody, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this area is particularly like very sticky blood. Hold on, stop moving around so crazy while I describe. Yeah, this area is particularly. It feels like there's more blood on the floor here, and it maybe flows a little bit more. So like stuff coming out of the walls is a little bit more liquid around here. The cart here is also not empty. This cart has various stone mixed with some like iron ore. It's about half full, and it's parked. You can see this brake like mechanism has lifted up, and it's just stopped here.
Which direction is the blood flowing?
It follows gravity. So
Oh, so it's like flowing down the hill.
yeah, I mean, so it's coming from the ceilings and walls as well. And
Okay.
obviously the ceiling walls, they just slowly drip down, congeal at the bottom. And yeah, the blood is slowly from here, like going down the hill to the
Right.
east.
So
No,
it's
sorry,
not
the
being
west.
like pulled towards something.
Why would
No.
they leave this
In a
half
magical way.
empty?
Excuse me.
Must be Dwagar around. Maybe they're invisible.
I mean,
Maybe.
Surely if Caesar's got his detect magic up, it's-
No.
I don't know if
magic
their
doesn't-
invisibility
does
is
not impact-
magic.
Why don't
I don't think they show up like that.
Why don't we speak their language and just see if they're
We've
obviously
got them to right. Hello. You.
if they're
They're
around.
definitely
I'll
gonna
try it. Hello, they're only Dwagar here. If you are.
Talking about where you are.
Nice to see you.
You feel like
I've
with
never seen a judge in
the
life other than Dwager.
noise that you're making, you feel like if they wanted to make themselves known, they probably would have done it already.
Yeah.
If there are invisible Dwagar around here.
We're the Schweppes. We're here to explore.
We're here to schlep our way to the bottom of the
We're
dungeon.
here to offer you lemonade and
And a
Oh,
bagel.
when life gives you lemons.
Does
As
anyone
you,
like bagels?
as you enter into this cavern, you can see strewn about the floor are a number of abandoned pickaxes and other mining like such tools that appear to have.
been like disturbed mid-mine. Something's
Yeah, I
happened.
wonder why they're not mining here anymore. And
Do the pickaxes look the same or similar to the Dwagar axes we saw earlier?
Bloody miners.
Make me an investigation check.
Can I give him advantage and also ask, like, have they been down for a long time? Are they dusty?
60.
16. Definitely Dwagar in origin. This is dwarven made iron and steel. You can see that without much of an issue to look at. As to how long they've been here, there's no real dust anywhere in this cave because it all seems to be covered up by the oozing and horrible congealed blood. Hard to know exactly when these tools were last used.
Because I guess the blood probably.
They seem to have been stuck to the floor,
I mean, something is.
But-
is
not in an unnatural way, as your feet are. So it's hard to know exactly when they were last used.
So the blood is literally just oozing from the walls.
In some areas worse than others. So where you just came from, it was like liquid pouring out of walls, ceiling, so it was dripping from the ceiling, congealing on the floor, start to like go down. When you first entered was kind of semi-dry, like more of a goopy ooze than free-flowing blood.
Caesar, can
Gross.
you look at the walls? They're not magical, are they, in any way?
No.
Found another penis.
Yeah, no, go to your right, you'll find another one. A real good
really?
one. A real good one.
Oh wow.
A proper floppy dangler.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've got like
the double dick guys.
Yeah. You get the sense that the Dwagar love to mine shafts exactly like this.
It's like Superman, just can't help but draw dicks.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say those ones, and I'm not allowed to say my puns. It's not fair.
Because I do one like a month, maybe. You do like 4 a day.
This another one.
No, he does more than that.
You don't know.
Oh, this one's
No, no.
bigger.
Who's
Oh.
counting?
We got the elephant dick over here, guys. If you want to check that out.
Nice.
Oh,
You're still going uphill here, by the way. All of it's
Kate
going
teleports on the other side of the map to see it.
uphill. Wait, what? Where? Ow.
Elephant dick.
Oh yeah, baby.
But she's so small.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm so
Can we
religious,
hear
holy.
anything?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. I shall.
Help.
Can we hear anything?
I don't know. We're just kind of...
No, I know. I'm just thinking like two
can hear
perception
it.
Oh,
check.
wow, I can't hear
You can
anything.
hear the heavy steps of 2 heavily armored men just trudging off with no regard for their safety at all.
I'll roll a stealth check. My bad.
Yeah, like that's gonna help.
It's all right then.
You hear the sound of sticky armored feet on the floor, and the occasional drip, long oozing drip from ceiling to floor of blood.
amazing for you.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty fucking stealthy right
That
now.
was a beautiful roll.
The blood somehow has made you very quiet.
I love the smell of blood.
I love that his like feet are muffled but by blood.
I'm like,
It's like
sloshing
so
in
badass.
paddles.
Gregor's there like jumping in puddles like a
Also
2-year-old.
will-
Stop! As you come into here, you see more discarded mining equipment. There appears to be some sort of like, not cart, but like sled, on the floor,
Blood
like a flat sled with a rope attached. And again, you are going uphill here.
We could make blood angels on the floor.
Is the blood like trickling downhill? Is the blood
Say again?
trickling down the hill?
Very slowly.
Can I inspect the toboggan and see if it's Jamaican origin?
It's a sled! Yes, you may inspect the toboggan. You find a Jamaican bobsled team inside.
You guys got really lost.
Yeah, you guys are in the wrong. You're in the wrong house. Paul.
Don't know how this happened. But...
We went from Jamaica to Iceland, which is crazy, to a blood cave. Real weird.
Bloody run-ins.
I've had a few baby run-ins in my time.
What do I see here?
This appears to be an active spot for mining, where they're slowly digging away at the rock. I've just noticed that this one looks even more like a dick, which is just. God, what is the map maker? What was the map maker look? Yeah, what was the map maker thinking?
Disease.
I know exactly what he was thinking.
Dick. Maybe it's a shit.
Like 5
this
dicks
is like
already.
active. This is active for mining.
Yeah, it appears that this is being mined, obviously not actively.
We want
because
to
no one's
ride
here.
in the sled then, come on! Get in!
I skip over.
Sure.
George, can I attempt to push the sled down to about here?
Okay, right.
That's one hell of a push.
Okay, you make me a strength check, just straight D20 plus strength, and then Ludusia, I need you to make me. Let's just give me a D20 plus Dex. See what happens.
Oh, I was like,
It's a
what's
sledge
the, what's
roll.
What's
Here's a
dex?
sledge roll.
What's
There's no
dex?
sledge roll.
Plus 4.
There's no ride in this either.
I have proficiency in sledging.
Is there ride? Or was ride 3.5? I get confused.
Hey!
Nice. Fucking nice. So, at first you try and push her quite, and the goopy blood is making it not really that easy. It's like, oh, this is really hard. You like push on her back, like continue to shove, and then suddenly it just gains its own movement, and Ludusia takes off pretty rapidly down the hill. You're like, oh, she like just disappears into the distance, and then you just hear her probably go, as goes down, and you don't hear a clattering bang against stone. So you hope it all went pretty well.
Are you going to ping me to where I landed? Yeah,
I just moved you over there. Ludusia, you going down, starting to pick up speed, like this is amazing fun. And as you come to like the turn, I'm like, oh shit! And you perfectly just glide into it, Tokyo drift around the corner, and then around the second corner in the back, as to like you come to almost like there's a level area in this spot, and you start to like come down before you hit the like fairly large rock in front of you. You're like that. Fuck.
I sort of call back.
You are in
like,
total darkness.
I call back with no regard for what might be around or anything, so just have the time of my life.
You are in complete darkness. You have dark vision, but without any light source, you can't see a thing.
Yeah, we should probably go find her.
Come on, we gotta go.
I'm blind, but
What the fuck are we doing, everyone?
as you come around.
Where, you know, where's the lovely blood?
99.
Holding down a hill. That's
We really flit between doing some seriously scary shit to just fucking around.
I mean,
that's just life, isn't
when
it?
the world throws a level of blood at you, you've just gotta kind of roll with it, else you'll get
Yeah, just gotta get
sucked
on
in by the horror.
toboggan.
You go to
Cool
the bottom
runnings
with
in a
it.
blood cave.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Makes total sense to me.
yeah.
Do you guys mind if we call it a day?
Oh yeah, it's time, isn't it?
You can call it here. We have another session tomorrow.
Windows.
Yeah.
So not just any session. Session 100.
In the blood.
Yeah.
Session centenary.
Bloody hell, yeah.
I'm gonna create some more blood next session by slicing up some enemies.
Me 3.
I'm gonna play them until they bleed.
Ooh, like the rib cage, like
Wow.
an xylophone.
Alrighty. Then we will end the session there until tomorrow for episode 100 odd.
Till tomorrow.
Spectacular. Thank you, Dodge.
Thank you, Dodge. Thank you, audience.
Thanks for leveling us up. It was
Yeah.
a joy,
Yeah.
a treat.
Level 6.
What a time to be alive. Or dead, who knows?
Or dead.
You're
Maybe we
already
died the
dead.
moment we entered the dungeon.
Oh, wow.
You're already dead.
Say goodbye to the viewers.
Bye, viewers.
Bye, viewers.
Thanks,
Thanks for
tomorrow.
having us.
Thanks for
At the moment,
tuning
you
in.
bitches.
Thanks for the memories.
Thank you for being our friends.
Even though they weren't so good.
I just want to be a friend.
Uh,
Well,
All the viewers are my
So,
friends.
this episode was brought to you by Not Sure How to Ask Questions.
Hey, there's a new ledger out, right?
different job. So
Yeah,
We're on
yeah,
ledger
there we go.
sponsorship though, huh?
Say bye. No Ledger sponsorship anymore. We've lost sponsorship.
Have you canned the ledger?
No.
Oh,
just not sponsoring. It's just
I just
I'm
got a different
assumed.
I'm
Go
no
in a
longer the
different
host of my own
Oh, it's worth
podcast.
Thank God.
I've Ned Starked the podcast. Kicked
Well,
it
got
off.
that.
See.
Right, say goodbye. Bye bye.